Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. This is with the new Sunflower patch 1.2, and let's go over the plan is to play with Germany to see how things have changed, how the new patch affects the situation. I played with one game fully with Germany and with the UK and Soviet Union, one with Finland. So some games under my belt, and one with Japan, of course. Yeah. But yeah, let's go. First, change on this screen with the new update is you can strengthen major nations. So if you are, for example, playing as US, you might want to strengthen Germany. This gives you the bonuses for production 30%, more political power, research time goes down, planning speed, and attack. Correct territory attack and defense goes up. So you can do that with the major nations as you see fit. You might want to reinforce Japan, for example. Or if you want a tougher game in other ways, if you want to see what happens. So yeah, you can do that now. It's good. So let's get started, not with that one, but let's get started with this and go over the patch a little bit better. Is there anything else? No. Yeah, so let's go over the patch notes here. So yeah, they made the hot join for multiplayer. That's pretty good. And more releasable nations. But the things I find is the AI changes and with the templates. There's some like Japan is not gonna start new wars via the focus choices, and some Germany changes how they, but the templates, the AI is going to switch templates more often, and they are going to shut down production. AI is better balancing multi-type production, and they're gonna shut down production if they don't have enough supplies of units. So that's a good thing. And it's, as for Germany, the submarines that have been looked at, the submarine are no longer attacking empty supply lanes. Of course, now they also changed the nukes. So the AI will be producing nukes quite a lot, and they merged a enhanced peace conference AI mod to this update. So that should be different. I never tried that, so I don't know how that is. Yeah, the AI is now less careful with some attacks. So I think the changes for the templates, the army, the unit division templates, it's gonna be the most important. And there was some bit, if I can see it, about the front. The AI assigning troops to a front, which it underestimated the number of units required, so it had a front line but less units than required assigned to it. So that's a good change. Some of course the changes to Germany's AI I can't of course say now because I'm playing as the one, but there's one with the fighter production, which is quite important. Well, quite extremely important. Some database changes, but that's kind of... There's some less trees around Hanover, so check that one out. But yeah, the balance. The submarines. The subs will no longer detect other subs leading to near infinite battles, and that's a good thing. Reduce naval ranges across the board. Balance the most ship stats. That's a good one. So the the ships with torpedoes and guns will now try to close the torp range versus capital ships. So the destroyers are trying to go and attack the capital ships with torpedoes now. Yeah, this bit is interesting for the Germany. Submarines are now much better at detecting surface ships. So that's a good thing, and they will now, as I said, ignore empty supply routes, so they don't try to sink supply convoys. There are none going about. And some bug fixes which are nice, but I think on those, is there anything? Should have highlighted the important bits if I were a. But yeah, I think the most important bit on the stability and performance. At least for me, I didn't have that many crash to desktop issues. But the last game I played with Finland, it went up to 51. So it's the air map mode no longer drops performance to 1 frame per second at late game. Now it takes almost no CPU. That's a good thing. That's a nice bit. Some late game AI handling of garrisons. So yeah, lots of good changes, fixes and stuff. So I'm kind of optimistic about how the new AI templates affect. So you are not going to be steamrolling over. Hopefully not that easily steamrolling over the AI. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hi there now. How are you, man? How are you on the Twitch chat there? Yeah, research. Actually, quite a long time since I played the early game in this one. Let's get going with the basic construction and that. Then we have one more available, which I think could be a Doctrines or I think that would be a good idea. I'm basically pretty high on that. Or, well, we could do that. Yeah, let's get these going. So that's research, and we have free civilian. Well, let's focus after we get trading going. So the production, military factories. So yeah, I think we need a lot more of those. And light tanks. I think producing submarines is a... Let's finish that one. Same with the destroyer. Yeah. So that's... Now we got one. Yeah, let's put the... No, let's do this. And then the convoys at the end. Okay. National focus. And the naval stuff we can ignore for now. Army innovations, that's a good thing we can get. Ignore the ahead time penalty. But I think the industry and these things are... Yeah, let's go for the political power first. So let's get that trade going. We need oil. And some rubber. So we got 19 factories available. I think I'll go with the military factories at the start. Start building that up. Let's focus on that. And yeah. Oh sweet, the laptop. How is it? Is it then good? Probably bloody awesome. And yeah, we need and then divisions. Let's check the stockpiles here. We don't have that much in the stockpile section. But let's get some infantry. Infantry going up here. We could start training these guys. Are they all up to snuff here? I think they are. Let's get these guys back home. Reorganize some stuff. Put it max speed. Let's get those guys on this side. Oh yeah, we need the... well, once we get more troops. What would be the first? I think construction. If we start with that guy. Or do we get the more political power? Or with a something like that. Or research. Industry research. We need more fighters though, actually, and it's, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a problem though. And a lot more fighters. Yeah, I'm producing something anti-air. I'm gonna take that one tank out of there. Medium tanks. Let's go. Okay, so that's done. So let's try to get these industry going up. Oh, we got lots of power now. So we could go military factory construction speed goes up. Or the industry. I think I'll take the military factory guy. We need some civilian factories to be able to trade, but there goes Ethiopia. Okay, the first research is done. Let's go an extra bit on. Hello there, Mono. How are you? Welcome. That's the stockpiles. Now the infantry weapons looking pretty good. So you now you can collapse it. So if you don't want to see it. Let's put 3. Let's put 5 over there for now. That's done. Going. Oh, 3 civilian factories. Oh, well, they were done already. Then we need 1 more tungsten. Oh, get another one out of there. How many civilian factories we have? Could use a little bit more. So let's queue up a couple. So concentrated or dispersed. Factory output. So that would keep a little bit more of the efficiency when switching up stuff, the production. But I think I'll take this one. I think I'll take that one. Oh, totally forgot about that again. So we could take Captain of Industry. How is the research looking like? Yeah, we could actually, let's take that. Industry research time goes down. Construction. That's a little bit ahead of time. So what's the other ones looking like? 3 days. Well, could go for the radio at this stage. That's and to do maintenance, logistic. Let's get that. West wall is done. Okay, now we get the first 6 civilian factories. And after that we get another 6. Yeah. So the construction looking like. Let's take this one off. Nope. So next choice. No, not that one. Not that one. I think that's good for now. Military construction speed. And then that. But that's kind of still a ways to go. Take the infantry equipment. Yeah. Or we could go get that army. That's going to be a little bit more expensive though. Well, if you let's get the armor max speed goes up, which is not bad. Let's get that guy. A little bit of army experience. Games. Did we get that one division out of there? Yeah. So let's get this guy. And let's give them garrison area over here. And it goes up there, exercise. So we have to keep, and everybody over here goes to that army group to train up. Push-ups, boys. Let's get some a little bit more. That of course is costing some equipment. Doesn't cost any manpower. Okay, free civilian factories, let's get more. Military ones. How's the production looking? Yeah, I want more fight chance. We are currently making 0.1. Oh. And do we want? We could get this guy. Let's get the Mauser infantry equipment. Okay, now that should be, yeah. So let's start with the construction speed. Let's go with the. Actually, let's start with this one. That's 15 days. For the industry. Radio. So, yeah, radio detection, that's good, but we're not start with that. Mechanical computing, that's ahead of time, quite a lot. Let's get the construction too. Industrial effort is done. So now I think we get the army here. How much troops do we have in the field? We need some more. The first year is almost behind us. Hang on, let's keep an eye with this. There's no need to pay more. Points on that. This single company. I think that's good, yeah. Reinforced battle, yeah, it's a no. Let's get that going. Need to keep an eye on this training group wasting dips. So yeah, soon is. How many fighters do we have? Loads more fighters required. Destruction. Alright, that's done. Do we need that at the moment? Not really, no. So let's ignore that one. Excavation. The one we actually need would be a land doctrines. Or infantry weapons. Let's get with the doctrines going on. It'll take a bit of time. Let's get a couple of those under the belt. Nope, that one. Is there anything we want on this spot? Well, these things can wait. I think the attrition guy would be a attrition infantry attack. I don't think there is anything that important. Unless we want this guy. Which would be... well... I'm not sure if there is anybody else. Yeah, it was lowered. It was a 50% increase. That was lowered on the patch. The political power gain from the mustache over here. Yeah. Or we could save that. You can play with these to get the best. Well, I don't know with the armor. You can go with the hard attack. The soft attack, I mean, that might be a little bit. 5% more armor. Let's select that one. We need more trucks. Yeah, 2 ain't enough. Two ain't enough. Okay, these are way ahead of time. That after that's done in few days. Is there anything else coming? Well, that one will fit the bill quite nicely. The armor upgrade, anti-tank weapons, heavy fighters. Well, that one. Let's start doing these. Support weapons. Oil and rubber. We want to queue one more civilian factory. I didn't get that civilian factory by though. And yeah, got some more dudes already. Deployed. A couple more. Alright. Oh, stop. Okay. Do we want... Got couple free. Yeah. Let's keep building these. not gonna go there just yet. We need to get that. Let's go with this one first. How many men we have on the field? Soon. So after the 60 days, 70 days, I think we are ready to get that going. So, need more fight chance. And trucks. We need all of them. But yeah, that's the first episode, so thank you everybody for watching and hope to see you guys next time. And goodbye.